Deadlock now has a total of 38 playable heroes, but it wasn't always like that. We've gotten 16 new heroes just in the last year alone. In the first few weeks of 2025, there were only 22 playable heroes, and a lot of the heroes from back then have been untouched to this day. As Deadlock fans, we have been spoiled recently with new characters, and they have been perfectly executed in terms of their personality and designs. But what about those old characters? In today's video, I'm going to go over the possibility that our next big update in Deadlock will be a full remodel update to those old fan favorite heroes who have not gotten the love from the developers recently. So make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any Deadlock news and updates going forward. Recently, a Deadlock leaker by the name of Minesweeper told us that the developers are currently working on skins for our heroes, and they obviously can't do that if the base model of the hero is not up to par. Heroes like Viscus, Warden, Yamato, and Bebop are some of the heroes that are definitely due for a remodel, but there are definitely more heroes that need remodels than just those. If you missed my last couple videos on this topic discussing characters like Yamato and Bebop, I'll make sure to leave a link in the description so you can check those out after this video. In this video though, I want to discuss 3 more heroes that are definitely going to get a remodel sometime soon. Those 3 heroes are Krill, Shiv, and Kelvin. These 3 heroes have been in the game for a very long time and have not received many updates from the developers on the way they look in years. So let's dive into their appearance a little bit and discuss how they might look when they eventually get full remodels. To start off, let's talk about everyone's favorite duo, and Krill. A commenter on my last video said that they don't see enough people talking about and Krill when it comes to remodels. I don't think they need a massive overhaul or anything, but their models are only slight retoolings from their Neon Prime days. And this is true, this is and Krill's portrait from Neon Prime. As you can see, Krill on Mo's back doesn't really look too different, and the only difference with Mo is that he's wearing this face mask. So what might and Krill look like when he does get a remodel in Deadlock? As always, we're going to look at some community-made mods and concept art that the developers could be getting inspiration from. In my opinion, I think and Krill's personality needs to be expressed through the way they look. The Deadlock developers could take this approach and make and Krill look more like New York mobsters. Something as simple as this can really express their backstory just through the way they look. It's never been confirmed if the Deadlock developers are actually looking to these community-made mods and concept art for inspiration, but it wouldn't shock me if they were. A lot of this community-made art is really well done, and I think the developers know that. Next up, I want to talk about a hero that got a lot of comments on my last video, and that was Shiv. This comment by the Spinge Bill got a lot of traction with almost 200 likes. They said Shiv needs a lot of love. His rage state needs to be communicated better to both the player and opponent. We need to see more of his beast side. His model is also a Neon Prime design with slight adjustments to fit Deadlock. This is once again true. This is a modded skin in Deadlock of what Shiv used to look like in Neon Prime. Not much has changed other than his clothing. So what should the developers do in order to show more of Shiv's beast side? Believe it or not, this is an unused model for Shiv from almost 2 years ago. It seems like the developers had this idea to try and transform Shiv into more of a beast when he was full rage, or possibly even for his ultimate. This obviously never came true, but we could see a Shiv remodel where they lean more into his beast side and make him look more like a monster. It's hard to say if they're going to commit to this though, because we did just get a werewolf character in the game with Silver. Silver has now filled that void as the transforming beast of the roster, but they could definitely still do something with Shiv to make him be more of a monster. Lastly, I want to talk about another hero who has not received many cosmetic changes since the Neon Prime days, and that's Kelvin. I wanted to highlight this comment by the Drifter2606 who said Kelvin and Viscus still have weapons from the Neon Prime era, and Viscus's weapon is still the same as Kelvin's. Kelvin has a good model, but it could use some changes to fit his lore as a revenant. And they are right, Viscus and Kelvin both use the same gun model. In fact, Viscus is just Kelvin's model but reskinned. They have the same animations and everything. Kelvin's model from the Neon Prime days hasn't changed much either. This is what he looked like back in Neon Prime, and as you can see, his silhouette really hasn't changed. They just gave him a fresh coat of paint for Deadlock. As that commenter said, Kelvin is a revenant, so something like this concept art made by Zynmei on Reddit might be more appropriate to convey the message of his lore to the player. His silhouette stays relatively the same, but he looks much more rugged and battle-worn. Let me know down in the comments what you think about these remodel concepts for and Krill, Shiv, and Kelvin. Would you like to see something similar to this brought to their characters in the game? Or what other ideas do you have for these heroes? Also let me know down in the comments what other heroes are desperate for a remodel, because I do think a remodel update is coming to the game very soon. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any Deadlock news and updates going forward. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Later.